Hi Capricorn, welcome to this general love reading. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If it doesn't resonate, check your other placements. Parts may resonate, other parts might not, and it could also resonate in the reverse. And do keep in mind, Capricorn, if there's multiple people, you could be anyone. So let's get started. I'm using this Oracle deck and let's get a couple of cards out for you. What is the message for Capricorn? What's the message for Capricorn? What is the message for Capricorn? We've got the Lantern. Ooh, the Knife, and one more. The Hedgehog with the what's going on? Okay, so we've got the Lantern, the Knife and the Hedgehog. So this is interesting. I mean, we've got the Lantern, Knife and Hedgehog, and in the underlying energies, we've got the Wall, we've got Freedom here, and the Volcano beneath that. The Volcano reminds me of a tower, okay? So there could have been a tower that's happened, or is about to happen, because it's in the underlying energy. It might break someone free, right? And with this Wall, it's about boundaries. It's a very enclosed space. I feel someone's going to be broken free of an environment that kept them very restricted. Okay, very restricted. Light's going to be shed, right? Or it's going to be clear to this person to break free. With this Knife, it speaks to conflict. So light will be shed on some sort of conflict. Now with this Hedgehog, it's about being vulnerable. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let's take a look. There's definitely conflict in breaking free from this restrictive environment. Someone's going to see that. But then there's also this vulnerable person or vulnerability. Let's take a look. Okay. What's the message for Capricorn? Queen of Pentacles. Now that's you. That's the underlying energy. At the heart, we've got the Two of Wands crossed by the Chariot. At the root, what is this? The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Recent past, Justice. Crowning the World. Near future, the Five of Wands. There's a conflict. Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. Eight of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. So something really restrictive and burdensome, an environment, right? Maybe a marriage or a relationship that was extremely burdensome. If it's not a marriage, then it could be a home that you lived in, okay? But it's a part, you played your part in that dynamic, right? You were loyal, you were giving, and I feel you're feeling very burdened by it. You're at a crossroads about this, right? Maybe wondering whether you can leave that home behind, close that, close the door on that chapter of your life. Because it feels like you just want to be free, right? With that freedom, it's really wanting to free yourself from something very restrictive. You could have been in a partnership with someone who was very controlling and restrictive, okay, for some of you. And you're wondering if now's the time to end that situation once and for all, right? With the Chariot here, it's about having the courage to follow your own star, right? And it could be particularly challenging if you've always been a partner to someone, or you've been a partner for a long time, right? You saw yourself as part of a partnership. Then going your own way, closing this chapter out, that could be pretty challenging, okay? Now, we've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I feel, Capricorn, you realize that it's time to act now, okay? There's no more thinking about this. You just want to act. We don't see the Tower here, but I am getting a feeling that maybe a tower's occurred to put you at this crossroads, okay? Let's see. Now, we've got Justice here in the past. So yeah, I think, in the recent past, it feels like I'm also getting with this Queen of Pentacles and Justice. You may have been, as I said, married or a spouse, and it may even have felt like the right thing, right? But now you want to close that cycle out. Okay, and you're anticipating conflict, right? You're aware that there's conflict coming. Because especially if that home or the partnership has been very restrictive, then you could have been in it with someone fairly controlling, who's not going to take kindly to you going your own way. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Not entirely sure if this is the person that was in the relationship with you. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Yeah, and we've got the Hermit. Now the Hermit with the Lantern, and we've got the Lantern here. So it's like I think okay, you've thought about what it is you want, and you've recognized that maybe you want to close this cycle out, right? Like this relationship is not working for you. We've got the Eight of Wands, so you do want to be on your way, you want to move on. And with the Two of Pentacles in the outcome, it looks like you're still going to be weighing up maybe how to make your escape, okay? Let's see. Let's start clarifying. It sounds like someone who definitely wants to bust out of a very restraining home environment or partnership. And they're expecting conflict on the way out. Okay. Why is the Queen of Pentacles there? Ooh, Temperance. One more. Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think you have been loyal. You've been doing your part in this, partnership. And you have been stuck there, maybe also trying to keep the peace, maybe, okay, with that Temperance energy. Yeah, I feel literally like you were stuck, restrained behind that wall, right? You were stuck there trying to keep the peace, maybe even for appearances with Temperance, okay? Yeah, why is it Two of Wands there? This is Three of Swords and one more. The Five of Swords. Yeah, so when it comes to feeling stuck, you're now at a crossroads, okay? And I feel you really want to free yourself, right? It's like a pressure's building up to bust out of this environment. You know it's going to hurt people, or you're going to cause pain to your partner, but you're determined to free yourself. Why is a Chariot there? Ace of Cups reversed. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think the thing is that there's no emotion here left, okay? And you're not interested in just staying for practical reasons, right? With this Three of Pentacles, it feels like a very practical energy. There's no emotion, okay? So you really need to set, move towards whatever it is you want, right? Because there's no emotion here, okay? It feels like, so if it's a marriage, it could have become a marriage of convenience where everybody played their part, for stability or for show or something like that. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? The Two of Swords and one more. The Knight of Cups. The Two of Cups. So I'm getting a feeling, Capricorn, that you've decided to just give up on this. But with this Two of Swords, it's like you're not clear. You're not clear maybe how to get out, right? How to extricate yourself, how to move towards something else. Okay, maybe something more. Maybe you just want to be with a partner who loves you. Okay, yeah, I feel you want to move towards someone who loves you, because here there's no love. It just feels like maybe it's codependence, right? It's like everyone working on creating something tangible. Yeah, like a marriage of convenience, or just something that's become very business-like. There's no emotion there, okay? And you want something that's more heart-based, more emotional, right? And I mean, fair enough. You should want someone, you should want to be with someone who loves you. Now, where's Justice there? 5 of Cups. Page of Wands reversed. So when it came to this legal tie, it's something you regret, okay? With this Page of Wands reversed, I think you feel it was the wrong move, right? It feels like the wrong move to enter into this partnership, which feels very restrictive, kind of claustrophobic, and maybe just a marriage of convenience, okay? And you regret that. Why is the World there? The Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Lovers. I feel you're making a choice here, okay? You want to close out the cycle. Maybe you just even want to choose yourself, right? You want to close out a cycle. You want to choose. You're making a choice. And with this Page of Swords reversed, I think it's to not lie to yourself about your choices, right? So for example, you know that this is a codependent relationship that you're in, right? And maybe you're aware that your partner is, it's like, it's not love. This person could be very controlling of you. And you want something more reciprocal, right? So you want to free yourself. For some of you, there could be a third party situation, okay, where you actually have someone in mind that you want to move to. But for most, I'm just getting an air of energy of someone who has found themselves in a very confining situation, maybe with a very controlling partner, and they just literally want to break free. Now, why is the 5 of Wands there? Yeah, the 6 of Swords. You just want something more peaceful. The Sun. You want to move towards your happiness, right? Away from this conflict, because if you stay with someone who's very controlling and they try to restrict you, that's not a pleasant atmosphere, right? There probably are a lot of fights there as you try to move on, okay? This person could even have been the type to restrict your movements for some people. Ooh, okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles there? I almost feel like this is the person who is restrictive. Why is the Knight of Pentacles there? The Moon. And one more. The High Priestess. Gosh, there's a lot of... I feel this is the energy of the other person. You know what? Well... I don't normally get a controlling energy of this card, but I am getting it now. Like, you're just sitting there so uptight on his horse, With this Moon and the High Priestess, I feel there's a lot. I think this person's a dark horse, right? Like, there may be things about them you're not even aware of. A lot of secrets. Capricorn, I don't think... Yeah, I think there's a lot of... I think there may be a lot this person does in secret, okay, that you're not even aware of. Let's get some cards on that. Why is the Moon there? The 8 of Cups and the Chariot. It's weird, but I feel like if this person, just because of the imagery on the cards as well, it feels to me like you try to walk away from this person, they're going to come in with this chariot energy and kind of block you. Okay, I don't know. I do get that. Like, I feel like this person's pretty controlling. And you could be afraid of leaving them, right? Of taking control of your own destiny and walking away. So I almost feel like this is an energy of someone who is living with a controlling partner who they are quite afraid to walk away from. Okay. They feel vulnerable, right? With that soft underbelly, and they're aware that this person can strike, like maybe even hit them where it hurts. If there are children, for example, okay. Why is High Priestess there? Ten of Wands, yeah. So keeping it a secret that this is just incredibly burdensome. Yeah. Where's the Hermit there? The Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So I think Capricorn, you have retreated, right? You're not sharing with this person that you would really like to move on, right? And just get the heck out of Dodge. It feels like that. Just focus on yourself and just get away from this controlling person. Now, why is the Eight of Wands there? Two of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Yeah, you want to move on, but you're not sure what to do because whatever decision you make, it's going to impact a family. Okay, so if you have children, with this person, then you could be worried. I feel that might be what the hedgehog is referring to, right? There's some vulnerability here, and it could be to do with, like, this person has the ability to hurt you in some way. You're vulnerable to this conflict. So maybe, I do think children are the likely soft spot here, right? Why is the Two of Pentacles there? The Knight of Pentacles and one more. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're trying to figure out what to do about this person, right? I feel they're the Knight of Pentacles energy. And they are your partner, right? This King of Pentacles to your Queen of Pentacles. But this person feels very... There could be an earth sign, specifically Virgo, right? Or Taurus. But they are very set in their ways and quite controlling. Yep. Okay, let's get some cards on that. Let's get some cards. Why is Knife there? King of Wands. Yeah, I think this person will... I've got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which also looks like a knife, kind of like a big sword. This person will aggressively stir up some conflict with you, okay? There could be like a bullying, controlling partner. That's really the energy I'm getting here. Why is Hedgehog there? Seven of Pentacles and one more. Seven of Cups. Six of Wands. I think Capricorn, I'm also getting that maybe this person, with this vulnerability, it's a soft spot, right? Like a soft underbelly. This person could have got you to hang around there with that Seven of Pentacles, investing in something that was like an illusion, okay? Or something that wasn't true, right? Because of how it appeared. So it may be, for example, that this person put pressure on you, or try to control you with, try to control and confuse you by sort of letting you think that other people would not support this, okay? Would not support you, would think less of you, something like that. There's some soft spot there. Especially if you have children, they could have used that, like, you know, that people would think you were a bad parent for leaving them. Okay, something like that. There's some vulnerability there, but I think it's with that Seven of Cups, it's not true, and they're just using it as a controlling tactic. It's meant to confuse you. Okay, all right, let's get some advice. What is the advice for this Queen of Pentacles? We've got the Emperor that just flipped out, and the Ten of Cups reversed. You know what? I think you need to take control, right? You're not happy in this dynamic. It's not working for you. So just take control and go your own way, okay? Because I feel this person is using your worries to do with how you would appear, right, in the eyes of other people if you left them. Especially if you have children, right? They're using that to confuse you, okay? Creating some smoke screen for you, just to trap you and keep you there. So you are being urged to move away from this person. Okay. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading. I hope you found it insightful. Please tell me in the comments if it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. And do hit like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.